Mendocino County Clerk.
Yes, could I speak to Susan Ranachek?
One moment.
Oh, I think it's...
This is Sue.
I have my official mail-in ballot, and I haven't mailed it in yet. I'm hoping that, and this is a question, if I mail it in Friday, is that too late? Friday tomorrow?
We should receive it by Tuesday. There are a couple of options if you'd like to hang on to it. If you want to take it to the post office on Election Day, we do have someone coming around to all the post offices and picking up that mail before it gets processed, or you can take it to your closest polling place. Friday's getting a little close, but we should get it by Tuesday.
And is it true we could also take it to a polling place on Election Day?
Absolutely. You can drop it off at a polling place. We've enclosed a list of polling places within the county with your vote-by-mail ballot.
That's that yellow sheet that came.
Right.
Right. And do those votes get counted the same as all votes, or are those like only counted if there's something close, or is every vote counted?
Every vote gets counted.
So then the other thing that I noticed this year, well, it's always been there, but it apparently is very important that I sign my ballot and I put the date on it and I put my address, and then what is this authorization? Oh, that's if someone's
Is going to drop it off for you.
Okay, so if you hand it over at the post office, it's fine.
That's fine, yes.
Okay. And then I don't remember having this privacy flap, do not remove. What happens? I mean, I actually almost removed it. So what would happen if I removed it?
Well, some folks don't like their signature exposed. This is a new privacy flap that we're using this year. It's only half. If you remember the previous privacy flap, it covered the mailing label also.
Aha. So this one, I just lick it and put it over my signature.
Yes.
This Friday's probably too late. On Election Day only, you can take it to the post office anytime.
Yes. And what they do is they hold the mail for us, and we have basically a deputy county clerk come around and pick up those ballots.
Okay, so but that's only Election Day. In other words, I couldn't take it there Monday, or could I?
They would mail it, and there's no guarantee that we would receive it by 8 p.m. on Election Day. Postmarks don't count.
Okay. Probably also, if you can give us some phone numbers or a phone number, that's the best place if someone still has a question after they've heard this.
If you look at the back of your envelopes, we have both our 800 number and our area number. The area number is 707-463-4371. Our 800 number is 1-800-992-5441. And then you're going to hear a prompt, and you can enter either 4370, 4371, or 4372.
Okay, and I see it says here, if you return a spoiled ballot, clearly marked spoiled, by mail, if time permits, before. So what happens if you've spoiled your ballot and there's not time to get a new one? Can I get a new one at any place else?
Go to the polling place.
You can go to the polling place, and they'll give whoever a new one.
Right. You'll have to surrender your spoiled ballot, and they will have you vote provisionally.
Okay. And that vote will get counted just the same as everything else?
Absolutely.
All right. So we can deliver it to the post office on Election Day. We can deliver it to a polling place anytime between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m.
That's correct.
And we could actually, if we needed to or were close by, drop it off at the election office at the county?
Absolutely. It's a polling place also. We'll be open at 7 a.m. and we will lock the doors at 8.
Okay. And then the first returns, when can we expect to see the first returns?
We usually try to upload them on our website before 8:30, usually between 8:15 and 8:30.
And then then that goes up to a certain point at night, and then you can continue counting the next day, or does most everything get in that night?
The first upload that we do is the vote by mails that we have processed and scanned through our tabulators. The remaining updates through the night are going to, usually they're by region. The first polling places that get dropped off to us is Ukiah, and then the next update after that would include Willits and Laytonville, and then you'll start seeing results for the coast after that, a little later in the evening. It usually takes between an hour and a half and on a bad weather night, sometimes 3 hours to drive back from the coast before we can start tabulating those ballots.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we've got everything.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.